Hi guys, welcome back. You're watching the Green Dream Project. Another thing I'm going to have to do around the homestead is deal with these things. These are some nice thick posts that I got holding up our solar panels, but they extend kind of high. So in the early morning or in the late evening, just these little bit of posts that stick up throw out a crazy amount of shade over the panels. Sometimes in the evening, this thing will just shade out a whole strip. But I'm going to cut these down to just get this system a little bit more efficient. So stay tuned, and then we'll get to work. All right. Now I'm just going to make a quick mark on these posts, approximately where I need to cut, because I want to get enough so that the panels don't get shaded, but I don't want to cut too low, and I want to have as much material above this bolt as I can. As you can see, that's probably a good couple feet that I'm cutting off. We might be able to use this for something else. Nice, good material. So I've switched from using a Sawzall, because using a Sawzall around the panels kind of made me nervous a little bit. But I got my new shades on. They not only help protect my eyes from the sun, but also they're shatter resistant, good for using with tools, and they got a little padding on the inside, makes it good for goggles, keeps the dust out of the eyes. Triple threat. So yeah, anyway, switch to a hacksaw. This is going to take a while, so I am not going to bore you with watching me saw this thing, because that's going to take a while. And there are 6 of them, so wish me luck. First conquest done. Got the first post down. Took a while, not as long as I thought with the hacksaw, but not too bad. Just a little more elbow grease involved. So you can see, for example, the shadow coming across some panels right there. After my new conquest, no shadow. Alright, so I'm back at it working on these posts. Now, I've tried the Sawzall. I wasn't crazy about that. Just wasn't enough room. Plus I didn't want to like nick the panels. Went to the hacksaw. That worked really well. It's gonna take forever trying to saw through the 4-inch posts with the hacksaw. If I need to do it, I need to do it. But what I'm gonna try and do, fire up the generator, bring out the circular saw, get a first cut in there, and that way maybe the hacksaw won't take so long. I don't know if it's a little weird using the generator to work on the solar system. Seems a little ironic, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. I'm gonna have to see if I can still even remember how to start this thing. It's been a little while. Once I do start this up, however, probably cutting the sound off because it gets real loud. Well, I think the circular saw ended up working out pretty well. I turned the generator off now that I'm done with that. And now I'm going to take the hacksaw to the rest. I think that circular saw will save me some time. So I'm going to have at the rest of these posts, and I'll bring you back when I'm all done. And that's the last one. That looks a lot better. Now whatever angles the sun's at, whether it's in the east or the west, we shouldn't get that shading issue. This system should be performing just that much better. I know it's only temporary, but the next thing I want to do is get this wood protected. It's still got to at least last one season. I just recently got some questions about our water harvesting system. We don't actually have a water harvesting system set up yet. Right now we got buckets set out in strategic places to catch what rainwater we can. That's been supplementing us in a lot of our needs. We even set up a little catchment system in front of the humanure. That was Grace's idea, and that's been caught a decent amount of water. I'll show you that real quick. But actually what we got planned for our big water harvesting system is yet to come. It involves a rain roof / awning going in front of the trailers. Those will get plumbed into our main water tanks. We also don't have a ton of money for water tanks, so we're actually looking at building our own. So that should be interesting. Definitely want to stay tuned for that. All right, that's enough from me. I'm going to show you the little water harvesting system we have set up right now. That'll get replaced by something a little more convenient. But thank you very much for watching. If you'd like, please give this video a thumbs up if you found it interesting. Feel free to share it with a friend. We appreciate it. If you want to leave a comment, even just to say hi, we definitely appreciate you watching and stopping by. Thanks a lot. So this is something Grace and Peter had set up on the fly. Took them just a little bit. It's just an excess metal sheeting tied to some pallets. Catches a little bit of rainwater off the roof and funnels it into the barrel. During that last rainstorm we had, this thing just overflowed. It